But when they go 11 across on that late third down, did that change what you guys were going to do? Were you anticipating that?
The conversion to JUJU, that one? We kind of thought that was going to be one of the possibilities, and thought we had a good play call. And ball got tipped, so great concentration by JUJU. Big, strong hands, guy on his back. Everyone else was running kind of similar quick routes, knowing that they could be bringing that blitz. And when he gets inside, he's got a big body, made a play for us.
What happened to you, Ben?
Got the wind knocked out of me. Didn't feel too good. I don't know if I fell on the ball or what I fell on, but a big man fell on me that I didn't see coming.
How long did it take before you realized it wasn't anything particular?
Well, when I was laying there, all you can really feel is your chest, and if maybe probably not had the wind knocked out of you by a big man like that, but it just, you can't breathe for a second. You're laying there, and you're kind of, once you start getting your breath, you start doing an evaluation. Okay, I knew right away what in my head, and you start talking shoulders, elbows, everything like that, and once I was able to get up, I knew I was probably going to be okay.
How would you assess the run game as a collective unit right now?
I think the whole line's playing spectacular. I know they had one sack today, which needs to have an asterisk by it, because I would have thrown it away at the end of the game, but as Mike put it, he's never seen me give up on a play, so I gave up on a play. But, they're just everything you're asking them to do, from blocking in the pass game, the run game, opening holes, against the #1 defense in the world. There's a reason that they're that good. And so you can say what you want about James and the running game, but it starts up front, and we go as those guys go.
How impressed have you been with James's ability to catch the ball? Coach Tomlin mentioned that earlier. That's really stood out.
I'm not really impressed. I mean, that's what I expect. I never thought that James had a problem catching the ball. If I sit here and say that I'm impressed with it, I feel like I'd be saying that I didn't think he could catch the ball. James is a viable receiver in our pass game, in our check down game. He gets out. He's where I expect him to be, and that's huge, because he's not just running to a spot. He's helping. He's protecting first, and then he's getting out. And a lot of his yards are coming on that check down game.
What's your reaction to Josh Dobbs' one throw in relief there?
Awesome. Can't say enough about it. It was a run play that he checked to a pass, and he was awesome.
Reaction to you coming back after that, almost going for a touchdown.
Yeah, I almost left Josh in after that play, but felt I had enough wind, and just come in, and we'd been waiting for that call all day. We saw them doing something, so I finally had an opportunity to call it.
As a veteran quarterback, how difficult of a play is that, a situation for Josh to come into 2nd and 20 from the zone 5?
And that's not easy for a starter, a guy who's been in the league for a long time. In his own end zone, I think. I didn't know the play. I didn't know what play was called. I expected a run, and but I don't. You can't take anything away from Josh. Josh prepares every day, every week, like he's the starter, and that's what you ask from a backup, a guy that can go in there at any time in a moment's notice and make a play, and not just come in and hand the ball off. We expect him to make that big play, and that was a huge play he made.
You were able to spread the ball around a lot. Was that a matter of just taking what they were giving you?
Yeah, Weddle does such a good job of disguising, throwing different looks at you, moving all over the place, and so we had to get different guys the ball, and a lot of guys caught passes today.
You're hoping for a better net punting average today?
It would have been good if Weddle didn't go back and catch. It would have been inside the 5 for sure.
What's the difference between your team today and the one that lost the ball?
It's a good question. I think, winning games. No, I think confidence. I think both sides of the ball. I think our defense is playing with confidence. Offensively, we feel that we can go do what we want to do. We've got roadblocks, which are great defenses and other teams trying to stop us. But we've always said, and it's never disrespect to their team, is they don't stop us, we stop ourselves. And you look at that first drive of the second half, that was pretty awesome. Taking up that time, converting a lot of big third downs. And they weren't just 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. They were 3rd and medium type plays. So once again, it starts up front. When they play the way they played today, and they've been playing, I'd like to think the sky's the limit.
Ben, you have this terrific passing game now. Does that open up for the run? Because they can't crowd the box. If you spray the ball around, does that make it better in terms of run perspective?
A lot of people talk about being a team that you have to run the ball to open up the pass. I think we're a team that we need to throw it to open up the run. You see late in the games we can run it and do those things. You saw it last week. That's what our offense is about. Our offense is spreading it out and first play of the game, we're throwing it, and then we're coming back and running it. But we're a pass team that opens up the run, and when we run it pretty well.
And in terms of your line and the variety of weapons, I don't know how many different guys you've seen to today. Is this as good a situation as you feel like you've ever been in as a quarterback up front with the variety?
Potentially, yeah. And I hate to say definite yes because I don't want to show disrespect to anybody I've played with in the past. But those guys up front are pretty special. And it's, like I said, it starts with them, and everyone can make plays. Whether it's, I thought Baltimore did a good job of taking away the big play today. We didn't, what I can remember right now, I don't know if we had any real big, deep balls down the field, but, we just kind of worked our way down the field, converted plays, and then made them when we had to. Everyone made plays today. I mean, everyone on offense made plays.
And I'm not sure if this is in your purview, but the secondary's playing well. It's kind of like the last unit that was rebuilt, kind of.
Our secondary?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you see that coming together?
Absolutely. I see it. You see it in practice. You see the confidence. You see them when they start talking trash in practice. They're feeling good about themselves, and that's good. You have to kind of have a swagger when you're in the secondary.
Been the statement that you were wanting to make with your shoes today, your cleats?
Yeah, just support, right? I also want to say I thought it was a very class act of Baltimore for the moment of silence. So thank you to them for that. And just because we're a week or whatever removed doesn't mean that the pain's any less for a lot of people. And I said to the guys, just like last week, we gave Pittsburghers and people that are in pain 3 hours, not necessarily to forget, but kind of take your mind off of it. And I'm glad we could do that with a win here in Baltimore. We're never going to forget. My shoes were in honor of the victims, but also to standing strong for a community and a nation. We need to be stronger than hate, and love should conquer everything, and that's why I wanted to make that statement today.
Anything final for Ben? All right,
thanks everybody.
James coming in right now.
Ben, slot to the right, throws the screen, and ducking the man, and getting to the goal line. Touchdown, Antonio Brown. He just got rid of that tackler with a little shake and bake, and finally it was him into the end zone.
Oh, he put a move on Tavon Young. Tavon Young got up and said, I lost a piece of my uniform. Can you please find it for me, Mr. Official?
That's what you call ghosting a couple of guys.
Faked him out of his shoes.
Humphrey got the same treatment. He did it so effectively that he was able to walk literally into the end zone.
Yeah.
The Steelers have just scored from the Heinz red zone. Operating left to right. Ben gets the snap. He's back. He throws it to the right. Running for the end zone. Connor. That's a touchdown for Pittsburgh. For James Conner, his first as the 2018 season moves along. Eric Weddle couldn't keep him out of the end zone.
Oh, boy, I love the way James Conner took it in the flat, and Weddle's sitting there, and he lowers the shoulder and just cleared out Eric Weddle's sinuses with that hit.
15 touchdowns thrown by Ben, and that's James' first reception.
It's like a Sudafed.
That'll clear your nostrils.
It'll clear you out.
8 plays, 61 yards, 3:59 off the clock.
Right now they'd be staring at a 56-yard field goal. They're going to go for it on 4th and 6.
Well, Ben's going to punt it.
He does! With the left foot, Ben Roethlisberger. And it's returned to the 29-yard line by his close friend, Eric Weddle. A little something different there.
James, you were able to get rolling early in this game. How much did that do for you from a confidence level, considering what they had done, kind of bottled you up the last night?
Confidence. If I'm not playing with confidence right now, then I'm
not that you weren't playing with confidence, but just against that particular team, and it kind of held you to 19 yards the first time you come out and you hit them for a couple of big runs early.
Yeah, that's just what we preached before the game started. Just starting fast, just making plays. Last time we played them, we had some turnovers early and some penalties, so just try to do the opposite of that and just start fast.
Any other differences, James? Any other differences in why you're so effective now as opposed to the first game?
Each game is different. You learn something new about yourself every game in this league, and just good football today.
What did you learn today?
That I need to be, a big option in the pass game this game. So.
James, when Josh came in when Ben got hurt,
Back Jones 5, second and 20. He's expecting a run in that situation. Were you surprised at all?
No, I wasn't surprised with the call. Josh is a great player, and he can perform under pressure. It's a big moment for him, and drop back, delivered a good ball, and he's capable. He's a big-time football player.
Did that come in as a run play? That came in as a run play, and Josh checked to a pass? Is that how that went?
No.
James, it looked like your line came out with an attitude today. It looked like they bullied them for a while.
Every game they do. So I love running behind them.
Were they particularly more amped up for this game? Did you notice?
No, I mean, our group, we bring the same energy. National Football League, every opponent, every defense is great. So, I mean, they bring the energy every game. We don't have certain games circled and stuff like that. I mean, every game is the biggest game because it's the next one.
James, you have to play in 4 days now. What's the biggest key for you?
Recovery. Try to do all the recovery I can. The Panthers got to do it too. So.
How do you physically feel? I mean, were they hitting hard?
I'm good. I feel good.
Coming out of halftime, how important was it to get that long drive and then hike the lead up from there?
Yeah, very important. Just every time we take the field, we just want to get points on the scoreboard. Our ball coming out of half, and then we marched down. Ben got in there. It's just it was huge for us to just get points on the board.
James, you take us through your first touchdown reception?
It just snuck out the backside. It's kind of like a foot race to the pylon. What a great football player. Just prepare for whatever. Just make sure I got the ball across the goal line, really. But it's a normal play out the backfield, and a little check down play, and just try to use speed to the pylon.
100+ touches in the last 4 games. What do you think about that kind of workload the rest of the way?
I'm built for it. Appreciate it.
And this time James finds a little crack, but it closes quickly, and he's going to get maybe 3 yards. Here's the snap. He's back on 3rd and 6, fires a pass, and it is caught by Ryan Switzer right down the middle of the field. First down and more. Levine Sr. was the defender.
How about it, Wolf? They went to 5 bigs. Steelers picked it up pretty darn good.
Gets the shotgun snap. Throws the pass, running with the football, and that is Antonio Brown with darting quickness, crossing midfield and getting down to the 46-yard line.
So the Ravens see empty. They bring 6. Ben does a great job of blitz controlling to AB, and AB beats Marlon Humphrey to the inside. Another little rub route. You see Marlon Humphrey get picked there by his own guy?
Then in the shotgun, going to hand it off to Connor. Connor finds a little crack and then goes straight ahead down to the Baltimore 41. That's a win on first down. 5 yards. Now has 82 yards rushing. He gets the call, waits patiently, grinds ahead, and gets the first down at the Baltimore 36-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 36. Baltimore in the nickel. Ben back. Throws to the near sideline. Pulled in there by Vance McDonald. A nice hands catch at the Baltimore 25 for a first down. An 11-yard gain in front of Brandon Carr.
Okay, great job. So you got Brandon Carr, a corner, covering big old Vance McDonald. And Vance does a great job of running that out cut and using his body to shield Brandon Carr.
Here's the snap. Then throws the out, and it's pulled in just enough for the first down by JUJU Smith-Schuster, angling inside the 14 toward the far sideline. The Steelers have just entered the Heinz Red Zone. Stop by your local Giant Eagle this week for thick and rich Heinz ketchup. The Steelers on the march.
So Tavon Young's covered JUJU, and JUJU just runs a quick out cut. Ben puts the ball on the money. Ben is sharper than attack this afternoon.
Nearing the midway point of the 3rd quarter. Ben is back. Scampers forward, dumps it off, running to the goal line, and tackled as James Conner at the 1-yard line by Tony Jefferson, who kept him out of the end zone. 1st and goal, Steelers. And guess what? We are past the midway point of the 3rd quarter. The Baltimore offense has not been on the field.
Billy, this is, we talk about how important this drive is. This is a perfect drive.
Paul King is the umpire on this crew. 1st and goal at the 1. Ben under center. Does a check with me. He sneaks across the goal line. Yes, touchdown, Ben Roethlisberger. Ben's 2nd touchdown rushing of the year, and the Steelers pull off an unbelievable drive of 75 yards, taking up more than half of this third quarter.
You know, and if you're 6'5", 240, why not run the quarterback sneak? And then it's the easier, we always talk about it, for the offensive line, it's the easiest blocking scheme. You take the inside and you drive the guy off the ball.
And that was James Conner and JUJU pushing him from the backside.
Yeah, that's the way you do it. It's like a scrum.
There you go.
It's 20-6 with a point pending.
All right, thanks so much, guys. Here now with Josh Dobbs. And I know you say you prepare every week as if you're the starter and you have to go in, but take me through when Ben goes down, what happens, who comes up to you and says, get in, here's what we're doing.
So Haybay's really on top of things on the sideline. So he looked right at me because we always stand next to each other, and he said, yo, get your helmet, get some snaps, get some throws. And we're like, okay, so rush over, get my helmet, take earpiece out and everything. So just start throwing, and so Randy comes over, just putting thoughts in my ear. So of course we had a long TV timeout, so I had time to get my throws and get snaps and get ready to go. And then Randy told me what to do and what we were looking for as a play.
Now, do you go into a game with a script just for you? I know there's usually a script for the offense that they go off for various situations, but was that a play that you liked or something that Randy knew you were comfortable with?
Definitely something he knew I was comfortable with, but he knows I'm pretty comfortable with the entire game plan. So it's a play that's been in the offense for a while. It's been in the game plan week to week, and it's something that, if we get the right situation, it's a look we want to go after. So we're able to call it, game plan it, and run it to perfection, and it was a big play for us as an offense.
It was a huge play. It was just one play. Not that you didn't want to see Ben be okay and be able to go in, but you only played in one play.
Right, of course. It's a happy medium. I was definitely glad to see Ben come back out on the field. And I know it was a big play for us. The next play, after his first down, we were able to get a bomb over the top, go down, kick a field goal. It's a two-possession game from there, and it's a difficult ball game for the other team. So it was a big play for us, big conversion, got us moving for that drive, and we were able to kind of put the game out of reach per se in that situation.
All right, it's a short week. Get back to Pittsburgh, and good luck on Thursday. Thanks, Josh.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Steelers show blitz. 1st and 20. Flacco. Pocket collapses. Flacco goes down at the 10-yard line. Dupree and Williams were all over the Baltimore quarterback.
That's what I'm talking about, Wolf. You finally got a collapsing of the pocket. You had Bud Dupree get the edge on Luminor, and then Flacco had to step up. He steps right up to T.J. Watt and Vince Williams, and then Bud Dupree, and he put him down.
Baltimore in the dime, 2nd and 9. Ben pumps, throws it long. There's a man open. He's running with the football, and that is Jesse James all the way inside the Baltimore 35. They don't tackle him till he gets up the sideline on the Steelers bench area, and that is going to be down to the Baltimore 20-yard line.
What a throw by Jesse James. He runs an out and up the old wheel route. He just totally loses Brandon Carr. Ben lays that up for him. It looked like it took so long to come down. Jesse James he bobbled it. He almost dropped it. I mean, it was like, come down, come down, come down.
51 yards, Ben to Jesse James. Okay, Flacco in the gun, 2nd and 10 at his own 24, gets the snap. Pocket collapses. He rolls left, and they tackle him. And that is Stephon Tuitt. Did the ball come out? It doesn't matter. It's a big sack.
Oh, boy. It started with Cam Hayward. Cam drove, once again, Alex Lewis right into the lap of Flacco. Stephon Tuitt came from the other side on Marshall Yanda, and that's the way you collapse the pocket.
All right, that's right. Here with Ramon Foster, and congratulations, 3 straight AFC North wins. What does that do for the Steelers team heading into the final part of the season?
It puts us in a good spot. November's big ball for us. This is the time of year teams start to say, okay, we're either trying to get into the playoffs or we're not. And for us to get 3 AFC North games, it's huge for us. But we still got a lot of the season to go. Just a good start.
James Conner over 100 yards again. We've said this 4 times in a row. He credits you guys. You credit him. Who are we giving credit to today?
I'm giving it to him. I mean, that guy runs hard, and not just, the 5 of us, but the tight ends and also the wide receivers are doing a good job, too. I'm just happy to see the kids. It's fun watching them, So hopefully we can keep this thing going. And like I said, we still got a lot of ball, though.
TJ, congrats on the win. When you guys are able to stack 3 AFC North wins in a row, what does that mean for this defense?
Yeah, thank you. It was a big win. Obviously, we felt like we had a lot of momentum throughout the game, and just to be able to be rolling like we are today, like you said, 3 wins in a row in the AFC North, is huge, and it's just going to hopefully keep this momentum going. We like the streak that we're on. We just want to keep doing what we're doing.
Pressure on Flacco, say even Lamar Jackson, I guess he was in there a lot too. Did you guys get what you were looking for in terms of your game plan?
We did, and I think a lot of different guys were bringing pressure, and that was the big thing about the game plan. It wasn't going to be just the front four. It was going to be blitzers and nickels and all that stuff. So we just did a good job of moving the pocket, and hopefully we can keep that pressure throughout these weeks coming up.
Speaking of which, can you talk about Mike Hilton, just the job that he's been doing, not only in this game but just this whole season?
Mike's a dog. He's a hard worker, and he gets after the ball, and he makes a lot of tackles. He's a very reliable player, and I think anytime you get a nickelback who can cover guys in the slot, come off the edge, and make those tackles, it's huge for our defense. He's a great asset to us.
Oh man, this was a huge win for us. You know, it's a division rival. You know, we're on top right now. We're just trying to stay on top. But more importantly, man, we just want to give the city of Pittsburgh as much joy as we can while we're out there playing. We know they love the Pittsburgh Steelers and we love them back. You know, we're going through a little turmoil right now, but with as much joy as we can give them, we're going to try to give it to them.
I think that Coach Tomlin always preaches that we have to continue to get better every single week. I don't think we're a finished product. There's a lot of things that we have to get better, and, you know, we've won a lot of games, you know, as a group in the past. You know, we've gone to the playoffs, but I don't think that's our focus. Our focus is just to simply get better every single week so that we can be our best selves if we're fortunate enough to, you know, to go to the dance.
Can you talk about James?
James is unbelievable. I mean, he inspires all of us. He's an unbelievable football player. He plays old school football. He's just, you know, down the field, runs extremely hard. He's very generous to his teammates. You know, complimented us the whole time, and never forgets an assignment when he has to help tackles. And so we appreciate that, you know, mightily.
Josh, can you take us through when you saw him go down, kind of your preparation and what's going through your mind there?
First thing, try to throw in between drives just because you never know what's going to happen. So get a couple throws. Yeah. Get a couple throws. Get some snaps with Pounce. Obviously there was a TV timeout, so it was an extended time period. So get warmed up. Well, not warmed up, but make sure you're into it, and then go and see what Randy's thinking about calling.
Did you have any other options there?
Oh yeah, there was a ton of options. We had a post, we had an over, we had a big end coming by AB, and the back on the check down. So there's as any play, there's 5-6 options you can go with for the ball. JUJU just ran a great route, was in the open area, I was able to hit him.
Offense is playing well. Defense is compliment us, giving us a good chance to burn some clock. And when they get in there, they do their thing, and it's a great all-around team win. That's how you draw it up.
Speaking of clock, you guys really took care of the time of possession in 13 minutes more than them, keeping their offense on.
Yeah, it was those third down conversions. You know, we were efficient running, manageable third downs, and just being able to stay on the field is huge. You know, wears their defense down a little bit, and give them credit. They're one of the best defenses in football, if not the best. So we knew how to work cut out for us, and we knew they're a good team.
Was there a turning point this season? Because you guys hadn't been doing that.
It's just everybody's focused. Everybody's healthy. Everybody's back in the rhythm, and we're finding that rhythm. We're tackling a lot better, and that was something that really plagued us early this season.
How big is 21 input in that? Not giving up the big.
Man, he's a guy that we trust back there. If a run breaks in the open field, he's able to get him down. He's roaming the field, sideline to sideline. So he's a guy that we know has our back if something breaks. So we trust him.
How about as far as seeing Ben go down? You know, is that unnerving for you guys?
That's all, man. It's a nervous feeling, man. It's tough, man. Our starting quarterback goes down. The whole world is, you know, wondering what's going on. But, you know, me knowing Ben, you know, he's a tough player. He's not going to give up.
Talk about the momentum you have right now. Especially that you're on a winning streak. You're winning AFC North games especially.
We got to continue to control our destiny and taking care of our business in regards of winning the games that's important.
A month ago, you guys were under 500. Now you're 5-2-1. Control your own fate. What changed, or what happened in that last month?
Well, we continue to get better. Continue to come to work, and that's a commitment to the guys in this locker.
He sneaks across the goal line. Yes, touchdown, Ben Roethlisberger. Ben's second touchdown rushing of the year, and the Steelers pull off an unbelievable drive of 75 yards, taking up more than half of this third quarter.
You know, and if you're 6'5", 240, why not run the quarterback sneak? And then it's the easier, we always talk about it, for the offensive line, it's the easiest blocking scheme. You take the inside and you drive the guy off the ball.
And that was That was James Conner and JUJU pushing him from the backside.
Yeah, that's the
Got
way
an
you do
assist.
it. It's like a scrum.
There you go.
It's 20-6 with a point pending. Flacco's a wide out to the left. Pistol formation. He keeps after the fake, runs to the near sideline, and is brought down for a loss. A great diving tackle by Mike Hilton on the Wildcat man, Lamar Jackson. It's 3rd down and 3.
Once again, it's 4th and 3.
4th and 3.
Mike Hilton. How about Mike Hilton, Billy? Is that a great play? I mean, Wolf, you gotta love my former camp phenom from last year.
All right, Mike, congratulations on the win. As you know, it's never easy to get a win down here in Baltimore. What do you guys do to get it?
Man, we were focused all week. We knew the task at hand coming into Baltimore. We're at the top of Northern Division, so we know we control our own destiny. So that was our mindset. Come out here, get this one, and get on to the next one.
Did you heighten your play a little bit today? There was 2 potential touchdowns that you helped stop, the one in the end zone and then Lamar Jackson.
I'm just doing my job, man. When I come in, I just try to be the playmaker I feel like I am. The guys look for me to go make plays, and I just try to answer when my number's called.
Did Jackson do anything differently than you guys thought coming in this game, or was it everything that you anticipated?
Everything we anticipated. You know, they're going to get him out the pocket, let him use his mobility. You see, they did throw one pass with him, so they tried to mix it up, but they didn't do anything we didn't expect.
The defense has received some criticism earlier in the year, but recently you guys feel like you've been gelling. Communication is good. You're playing fast. Only giving up 1 touchdown today, does that help?
Yeah, we starting to find our rhythm these last couple of weeks. We knew once we get our rhythm, you know, we can play way in the offense in the league. So we feel like we come out, do our business, and it all take care of itself.
What does an AFC North win mean for this defense?
It means another opportunity, man. Just got to go out there and keep taking them one by one, game by game, and just do what we do, man. Just have fun and make plays.
All right, Mike, congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you.
Man, tough environment today. Obviously, the Ravens were playing with a lot of resolve. It's great to get AFC North road victories under those circumstances. We weren't perfect by any stretch, man, but I just love the spirit and the competitiveness of the group. You know, just very thankful to get out of here with a win, and we don't have a lot of time to absorb it. We got to quickly transition. We got Thursday night ball, and we embrace that challenge. So we'll quickly get ready to move forward. Not a lot of significant injuries to speak of. Everyone that got hurt at some point, I think, went back into the game. Ben got the wind knocked out of him. The other stuff was even probably less than that. So we're thankful on that front as well. Tough, hard-fought football game. Always is when you come in here. I didn't think we helped ourselves with the penalties. We'll look at those hard. We'll analyze that and look at what we're doing in an effort to be cleaner there. That was not an asset to our cause. Questions?
Mike, when Ben was hurt, you bring in Josh Dobbs and you have him throw from the end zone there. Can you talk a little bit about the maturity process of having a guy throw his first NFL process from that
Josh is uniquely mature as an individual, not as a football player. He's steady Eddie. That personality is helpful to him. We got a great deal of confidence in him. Man, that guy was challenged in a big way to earn the job that he has or the role that he has for us. And he has never blinked at any point in the process, even when it was seemingly stacked against him. And so because of that, we have a great deal of confidence in him, and it was displayed. And he confirmed it with his play.
Mike, the third down conversions, 10 of 15, I think it was, which led to your advantage of time of possession. How big was that for you in this game?
It was huge, We were sitting in solid position at halftime the last time we played them, and I don't know how many third downs we converted in the second half of the game in Hines. So we acknowledged that, this defense in particular was stingy in the second half in that area. And, I thought that first drive of the second half where we were able to convert some third downs and go down the field really set the stage to combat that element of the matchup.
On the other hand, how important was it on defense to hold them to field goals in the first half?
Just like that, you talk about what the Ravens offense does uniquely well. I think they were 3rd or 4th in the NFL in red zone offense. So to hold those guys to field goals in the first half when they were way down there, I thought was also significant. And I think those are the 2 most significant elements of the game, holding those guys to field goals in the first half with the defense and converting third downs in the second half with the offense.
Coach, as you mentioned, it wasn't the cleanest of games. Can you describe this team's resiliency to scratch one out?
I just think that the further we go down this journey, the tape is the storyteller. If we're doing what we're supposed to do, they need no endorsement from me. You see it, it should jump off at you on tape.
When Ben went down, were you pretty sure it was just going to be for the one play?
I don't remember. There was a lot going on.
Mike, what did it mean to have your fiercest rival before the game, a moment of silence on the scoreboard say Baltimore stands with Pittsburgh? What does that mean to you personally and to this football team?
You know, we in this NFL community, man, this is a brotherhood, and we understand the roles that we play within our community, and we embrace that. We want to be leaders within our community and for this nation. And, you know, when we can entertain our fans on a Sunday and maybe forget some of the realities for a moment of the world, man, we embrace an opportunity to contribute in that way. We want to show respect for those who are hurting. We want to continue to entertain people. I appreciate that from the Ravens. Not that it was unexpected. They're a class organization.
Mike, another 100-yard game from James Conner today. What has he meant to this offense over the last 6 weeks?
You know, I don't want to take anything away from James, but, I mean, the big boys up front are opening holes, and so it's a collective effort. James is going above and beyond. I'm more pleased by what he's doing in the passing game, and from a blitz pickup standpoint, that's a little bit more unique than the rushing. We knew he could run the ball since he showed up at Pitt at 18 or 19.
Coach, your thoughts on how Matt Fowler filled in for Gilbert second straight week and got the business done?
You know, the standard is the standard, and Matt is just the latest guy to kind of display that. We got a lot of guys that are capable, and man, we just respect what everyone is capable of, and we expect everybody, when given an opportunity, to be a reason why we're successful. And so there's not a lot of congratulations in regards to that. We respect Matt. We know he's capable, and he continues to show that he is the way others have. And the thing that's unique about Matt's, obviously, you know, Chris Hubbard had that role a year ago, so it's just good for him in his career to continue to ascend.
Mike, do you feel like you're starting to play the consistent type football that you need to do to get to where you want to go?
I'm not painting with a broad brush. I'm just trying to win week in and week out. We get further enough down this road, it will be revealed to us without searching it. You know, we got a short week. We got Carolina.